Now look at this.
An amateur archaeologist says he's discovered the ruins of an ancient civilization off the coast of St. Bernard Parish.
He claims there are large mounds underwater that may have once been the site of a lost city thousands of years ago.
Paul Murphy reports local fishermen have long talked about strange and unexplained things happening in that area.
The Chandeleur Islands are a chain of uninhabited barrier islands located in the Gulf of Mexico, 50 miles east of New Orleans. But 12,000 years ago, before a dramatic sea level rise at the end of the last ice age, this area may have been dry land.
3 different search areas.
Retired architect and amateur archaeologist George Gillet believes the site, now underwater, was once home to an ancient civilization. He dubbed the city Crescentis.
What's down there is hundreds of buildings that are covered with sand and silt and that are geographically related to the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Giza is a city in northern Egypt where ancient pyramids and the Sphinx are located. Gillet claims to have found mysterious mounds of granite under Chandeleur Sound. Granite is not native to Louisiana or Mississippi.
Somebody floated a billion stones down the Mississippi River and then assembled them outside of what would later become New Orleans.
Gillet has spent nearly 50 years studying the site. He produced underwater sonar images of what he claims are remnants of major buildings, including a large pyramid,
which produces an electromagnetic energy that's incredible. And it is apparently 280 feet tall.
St. Bernard Parish shrimper Ricky Robin says he's experienced the energy firsthand. Robin claims the compass on his boat spun completely around near the area where Gillet pinpointed the tip of the pyramid. And that's not all.
Everything will go out on your boat, all your electronics, like if you was in the Bermuda Triangle. See, that's exactly what we got here.
It's actually right here.
Robin took Gillet on 4 excursions to the site. He says for years, local fishermen have talked about catching strange square rocks in their nets near the Chandeleur Islands.
I thought it was, I figured right away that's pieces of the pyramid, you know? And because right around where that compass spun.
There are other theories about the rocks. One study by Texas A&M in the late 1980s suggests the masses are from shipwrecks or piles of ballast stones from Spanish or French vessels. The stones may have been dumped overboard to lighten the weight of ships stuck on sandbars or entering shallower waters en route to New Orleans. Gillet said some of the artifacts collected at the site tell a different story.
This is architecture. This is not ballast. This is a piece of architecture that's set like this. This is the outer surface, and this was a rain gutter.
People who believe in the granite mounds say that there is enough proof that something is out there in the water, but how it got built, by who and why are still a mystery that in some respects is beyond explanation.
The older people, yeah, we've seen a lot of things, yeah. There's possibility. It could be God knows what.
All I know is that somebody built a city 12,000 years ago, stuck out in Chandeleur. Whether or not they had somebody on their shoulder who flew in with a UFO, I don't know. All I know is that they left a whole bunch of granite rocks out there.
Gillet has visited the site 44 times. He hopes future dives, modern sonar technology, and satellite imaging will help him unlock some of the secrets now trapped below 300 feet of silt, sand, and water in Chandeleur Sound. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.
A former LSU archaeology professor commented on the findings in an article 10 years ago in the Advocate paper. He said that rather than something mystical, the site might be an attempt to create an artificial reef in the 1940s by dumping barge loads of building materials in the water. The professor declined to be interviewed for our story.